Welcome to Goyo's Garden and Tie-Dyes. I'm Greg. All right, today we're doing a Old Navy women's XL, I guess a summer dress. I thought it was just a top. My wife said, no, this is a dress. And there's a slip in there also. This is one of the items that Sherry had sent me in the box of goodies. And I really apologize for the lighting today. The wind's blowing pretty good, and it kept changing from an orange to a pinkish to a purple and the works. So bear with me. Sometimes you'll see my hand come up. I'm trying to get it back in focus or back in the white here. But this shirt or dress was actually brand new, and it soaked in soda ash for a week. Now see the top of that's elastic, I guess, on the back yellowed, but just on the little seam line there, I don't know why. I'm guessing the soda ash for some reason, but it dyed over just fine. And I'm just going to scrunch it up. I would like to have a light scrunch. I did spread it out some, kind of open it up and set it in on itself. So I'm going to put some rubber bands on it, and we'll go from there. All right, we're back in frame again. And I am using older rubber bands. They're kind of worn, so it's not as tight on the shirt or dress. I am so sorry. It looked like a shirt to me. But yeah, you see, I have to wave my hands up. See how bright it got? Then it'll get dull again. But some days are better outside than others. All right, well, let's get to the dye table. We are using Strawberry Skies on this. This dress is 100% cotton, the dress itself and the liner, but I don't see how the stretchy part on the back could be 100% cotton, especially because the top and bottom seam of it turned yellow. But anyway, I'm just going to sprinkle on the Strawberry Skies. I want to try to keep it as light as possible. I have it up on a rack on my dye table because I do not want it sitting in the muck. I didn't think it would be a good look for this one. Since I was kind of swishy, it'd be front and back or sides. It just didn't seem right for me to do it in the muck. But I'm going to continue spreading it on here nice and light, even though I'm pretty heavy-handed with that spoon. And just a little bit of this dye will go a long ways. But this had a slip to also go through that I was kind of concerned about, changing directions and all that. First time I've done a shorter one like this. All right, I'm going to sprinkle on some soda ash because I'm not using my little dye bottles with the mixture in it. But it was soaked in soda ash for a week. So I'm guessing that's where the yellow came from. But it feels really nice, the material on it. Be pretty short though. All right, and I do have my larger cubes. This was the only spiral or scrunch that I was doing this day, and that's what I had inside. And I'm going to use them up, but they stack on pretty nicely, kind of like a little jigsaw puzzle. But the cubes like this work very well in the gutters. Actually, wish I would have known about these like a long time ago. But a row with 3 across, and it's the perfect fit in the gutter, or the gutter I use anyway. But I'm just going to put on a couple little pieces here, and I did come back and put 3 more of the larger chunks right up in the center part. This was probably 6 hours later that I did that. And I am going to sprinkle on just a little bit more dye on top too, for good measures. See some of that times that just doesn't want to stick right. But yeah, I stacked it up a little bit just to make sure I had enough saturation on that. It's really hard to tell from this angle, but it does have quite the dome on it. Hindsight, I probably should have flattened it out a lot more. But like I said, hindsight, next time. So that's why I actually put on the other 3 pieces later, because it was so high centered, and I wanted the dye to spread out evenly across. And it seemed to help, I think. We'll see here in a minute, huh? Yeah, we're just about done with that, and we're coming up to the finished product. Here it is. I might as well have had it in the muck. There's some darker spots that look like they were in the muck, but it actually wasn't. I think it turned out pretty good. It has some nice splits in it. And my wife Tracy did say if it was in her size and longer, she'd wear it just fine. So for her to say that, I'm happy with it. You see all the greens and purples and reds. This is the most red I think I've gotten out of Strawberry Sky, is that blotched up like that, or just darker areas. Well, thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. If you liked it, please hit like. And if you want to share it, by all means, please do. Once again, thank you, and I'll see you next time.